Yes, hi Sue, this is Gavin. I'm just going to do you a short pre-collection video of your new car, just to try and show some light and highlight some of the key features. So first thing I'm going to show you is obviously where the port is for the charger. If the car is unlocked, you simply just press that, you open it up, and there it all is. It shows the level of charge here. You can open that one, and that's where the big wall box mounted charger will take, or the heavy duty lead. I know you know how they all work, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. If I just go around to the rear of the car, you can see it's all looking lovely and sparkling in this sunshine. Those colours are showing through that we already discussed. In the boot you've got your two chargers, so you've got your home 13 amp version, and then you've got also your wall mounted big one heavy duty lead in there. If I just pull the boot down, I'm just going to show you, this is where your rear camera is. Every now and again give it a little bit of a wipe to keep it clean. So we're going to shut that down. I don't know whether you can pick that sparkle up in this sunshine. Look at that, it's lovely, isn't it? Take you around to the front. We've got on the door here the keyless entry. As long as the key is within a yard of the car, simply push that button. For convenience, it will lock or unlock the car, or of course use the key. And then what you'll see is when you do that, you can set the mirrors so they retract, and then of course come out whenever you open and lock the car. It's a good indication to show that the car is actually unlocked. If the mirrors are out, it's unlocked, unless of course you override it with this little switch here. So this is the manual. So if it's what I call flush, that will then operate off the key, but if it's left or right, it won't. It returns it to manual. So if you park in a garage or close to a wall, you would have it either side. Also, whilst you're driving, that then becomes your mirror retractor for width restriction. Simply push it to the left, they'll fold in, push it to the right, they'll pop back out again, and then again there's that neutral position. Left and right wing mirrors, of course, and you just use them in any shape you would normally. You can lock the windows with this button here, and of course you can lock the doors. Driver can operate all four windows. So just down here you've got a couple of quick features. So this one here is traction control. That stops your wheel spinning the car when you pull away quite hard because of the instant power. That is something that can happen. The reason why they give you the option to deactivate that is of course if you get stuck in snow or mud. Parking sensors on and off, and then just light bulb increase or decrease. I'm going to pop myself inside, and I'm going to fire the car up. So as ever, as long as the key is in the car, we simply put our foot on the brake, we keep the push button down, and then we power up. And again, what we're looking for is that little green car there. If that's on, it means the car is on and ready to go. Let's just turn that radio down for you a little bit. Okay, so what can I show you which is going to be helpful? On the left stalk is of course the indicators and lights. So down for left, up for right, flashers, full beam, and then automatic headlamps of course. You've also got your fog lamp, which is here. On the right hand stalk, it's all about the window wipers. So down one quick wipe is just a quick swoosh. Up once is intermittent wiper, which you can then variable the speed with this little chap here. You can see it changing on the dash in the distance. Up again for your first speed of constant wipes. Up again for the top one. All the way down, let go, reset. If you flash it towards you, that's water on the front. You push the whole thing away from you, that's water on the rear. And you've also got two settings for rear as well, which is intermittent and constant. Okay, let's see if we can get some information going through on the sound system. So let's turn the radio on, turn the volume up a little bit. Here we go. So if you want to do the radio, you simply just press here which says radio. That becomes the screen. It's all touch screen, so if you want to go through the stations, you can do it either here. Let's just get rid of that for the moment, make that a little bit bigger, and then you can store it in your favourites along the bottom here. I've already preset some in just to give you an idea, but every time you find one you like, if you press that little star there, it becomes one of the favourites along the bottom. Very, very simple, easy to go. Up here and here, if you press that, that's more functions and features, but list is what will give you a list in alphabetical order of all the radio stations that are on there. So it's A through to Z, and there we go, G, H, J, so forth and so on. So if you just press that, it goes back to the main screen. If you now want to watch the navigation, we simply press nav, we go to search, and we put a compass in or a postcode, and then just follow the simple instructions. But one I do want to show you is points of interest, Hyundai services. So if we go points of interest, this is the main one, look, EV charging stations. That will direct you It's going to search for all the local ones, and if you don't know where you are, you just simply press on one and the sat nav will tell you how to get there. So that's a very good feature. So just as a reminder, if I go back, that's in points of interest, EV filling stations. Okay, there of course are a lot more things on here, but you're just going to get used to that as you go. If we want to add a Bluetooth, we simply go into setup, and then there we are, is phone connection. Simply press phone connection, Bluetooth connections, add a new device, and then of course at that point you'll have your smartphone on. If you make sure your Bluetooth is on and then press search, it will find the Kona EV, and then you simply just follow the message on your phone and on here, which is OK. A message will appear as pair on the screen as well as on your phone, and then you can connect. It really is that simple. Okay, down to the gears, we've got reverse, we've got park, neutral and drive. You do have to have your foot on the brake in order to engage any of these gears. We've got a manual handbrake. Well, it's electric, but what I mean by manual is you have to do it yourself. Otherwise you can use the auto hold function, which is great. You've got your heated seats here, rear camera, heated steering wheel, and drive mode. Drive mode is a sporty mode. You'll have your manuals on the seat here along with your locking wheel nut, so that's all very good to go. It's all pretty straightforward. I know you're very au fait with the cars, so you shouldn't be anything too unheard of what you're used to, but this is just, as I say, a quick guide, so when you come it's all ready for you and you know what to do and you can get straight off and go. As I say, I'm going to bring it tomorrow anyway, but we'll discuss the charging port and things like that in greater detail if need be. But other than that, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, bringing over your new car for you. See you later, and bye for now.